Let's talk with Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez. Of course, Derek Jeter, 20 seasons with the Yankee, 5 times World Series champion. Alex Rodriguez, 12 or 13 seasons. We were trying to figure out 2009 World Series champion. This is a treat to see you two together. Now, since you both hung up the jerseys, you guys are friends now? Is that what's going on?
Shortstop, third base. That's exactly how we were back in the day.
Yeah, just together, right? The both of you.
Yeah.
Side by side. But you greeted each other warmly. The press made a little thing about the back and forth between you two. Was that real or serious ever?
You're bringing up stories from about 20 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
History Channel.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. But the important thing here is you moved on here. You guys are both big charity people. You've been raising money for charity here. Who are you representing here this year?
I'm representing the Boys and Girls Club from Miami. That's where I learned how to play baseball when I was 10 years old. What's up, Reg? And it's a wonderful organization.
Yeah. And Alex, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm here representing the Turn.
Got it right? Go ahead, Derek. Tell us what you're doing here.
Turn 2 Foundation, a foundation that started 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Prevention of drug and alcohol use for kids. So it's happy to be here.
Now, we were going to talk to you about the charity events, but you sort of moved everything around here with what happened last night at the Met Gala. You sort of stole the whole show.
This interview's going all type of places.
Well,
yeah, we had a great time last night. It was an awesome night. It was a celebration of art and fashion. And I was looking for my boy Derek, but he wasn't there this year.
You showed up with J-Lo, of course. So you're talking about that?
What channel
is
it?
There it is.
E-channel.
There it is.
CNBC.
People want to know. That's when I came in. I look at the paper. That's what's there in the paper.
That's great.
Yeah, you happy about that? Okay, we're gonna keep moving on. Tell us what you're doing these days here. You're working with the foundation there, the Turn 2 Foundation now, trying to raise charity. Tell us a little more about that.
Prevention of drug and alcohol abuse has started back in 1996, my first year, and I haven't seen him in a while.
By the way, I went about 20 years ago to Kalamazoo, and we did a clinic for about 200 kids with his sister Charlie. And they do have an awesome organization that goes back. You remember that?
Yeah,
almost
it's been
20
a long
years
time.
ago.
So
yeah, I've been involved in a long time.
Yeah, we want kids to maximize their potential, and we try to help them out as much as possible. Positive influences in their lives.
Now, you've been in the news recently, not at the Met Gala, but you're interested in buying the Marlins now. Tell us a little bit about that. Any more news, anything you can add to that?
There's absolutely nothing to add to that. I think media has ran with a story, but there's nothing to add. We're here today for the BTIG Charity Day.
$1.3 billion, though, a lot of money, though. That's to buy a big league baseball team. You're going to be involved in that if we get the deal done?
Like I said, we're here for the charity event today, and we're not here to talk about anything else.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that Steve has raised over $40 million for this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It's a great event. It's fun. And because of his personality and how great of a man he is, he always has a great showing.
That's how we get guys like you to show up.
Yeah, we're happy to support.
And stars, for 15 years I've been coming here to this thing, and it gets amazing people to show up. Before I let you go, let me ask you about the game of baseball. There's been people who've been arguing the game should be speeded up a little. I've heard some people want to have a pitch clock. Some people want to shorten the innings. Should baseball be speeded up, or is it fine just the way it is right now?
I think games always evolve over time. You look at other sports and they evolve. So, yeah, I think obviously the new generation, the millennials, like things to happen at a faster pace, but you also have to make sure the game stays pure. And baseball, in my mind, is the greatest sport in the world, but there's always times to evolve.
Yeah. So where does it go from here, though? Is it going to be? I've heard people say it's a 3-hour game. It's hard to get out for a 3-hour game at this point. Well, same problem we've had with golf. People playing less golf.
I will say this: we have a great leader in Rob Manfred and Tony Petitti. They're spending a lot of time thinking about how to re-engage with our youth. And like Derek said, to me, it's the greatest game in the world. We have an epic opportunity to make baseball #1 again. I know when we grew up, baseball was the #1 sport in the world, and hopefully we get that back. And last year we had 42 million people watching Game 7 of the World Series, which tells you that there is a market for baseball, and I think we're coming back.
That was huge.
Yeah.
The rest of the games sometimes not as great. Did you enjoy the Met Gala last night? Did you enjoy the Met Gala? 3 hours. It's a legitimate question to ask. The Met Gala last night.
I was not there, no.
You were not there. No,
I was not there.
But did you?
E-channel.
I thought you were going to try to make it there. Did you enjoy the game?
Did I enjoy the game?
The Met Gala last night.
I did. And Katy Perry put on a great show. And again, it was to highlight fashion and arts, and it was an awesome event.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.